At the beginning of this video tutorial series, I told that FreeCAD is a software from which you can create 3D objects from 2D shapes or 2D sketches, and you can also generate two-dimensional drawings out of a three-dimensional part. In this video, what we are going to do is we are going to create a drawing from this flange. Just so that it looks nice, let us edit the name of this cut 001. Right click on it and click on rename. You can say DN300 raise face slip on flange. Click enter and the name of this flange or this part is changed. You can also change the name by changing the label in here. Now let us create a TechDraw. Select TechDraw Workbench. In here, what you need to create is first insert a default page. Now the default page, depending on your locale, it can be an A3 or a different size paper. If you like to select a particular size of paper, click on insert new size and FreeCAD will give you all the different template files that it has for creating the paper space. So for this instance, how about we just say A3 landscape. I'll just click on open. This is the workspace or the paper space where you have a title block here, you have the border and everything all sorted here. Now if you zoom in on the title block, what you can see is that you can enter wherever you can see this green square. You can double click on that and then enter the title of it. So let's just say DN300 raised face slip on flange. And for as you can see that the title is going a bit too big, so how about we just say DN300 flange, and we'll just say in subtitle slip on raised face. Author name, I'll just put my name in. Creation date, I'll just put today's date, which is 4th October 2020. Checked by, I'll just put my own name. And check date will be again 4th October 2020. Scale, I'll discuss scale later on, and weight, we can discuss that later on as well. Drawing number, if your organization has a particular drawing number, you can add that drawing number in here. I'm not going to add that one. For sheet, I'll just say 1 of 1. Now with these basic things entered in, now let's enter or let's insert the flange. We would like to insert DN300 raise face slip on flange that we created with part module or part workbench. Click on that, and then when you hover your mouse over the toolbars or the icons, you can see that you can insert a particular view on the page, or you can insert multiple linked views. Now one thing to keep in mind here is that FreeCAD by default will use whatever you can see here as the front view. So if you don't want to show it this way, I would like to show it in this direction facing me. So I would first go in and select the top view. If you want to select any other view, you can do that, but I would like to go with the top view, and that's how I would like the drawing to come out, or that would be the front view in my paper space or in the drawing. Now I'll click on the insert multiple linked views, and as you can see, I can clearly see that the flange is too big for an A3 paper space. So first what I'll do is I'll just say I want projection as third angle projection, and the scale I want it to be either automatic or custom. I'd say I want it to be a custom scale, and 1gem5. Now if I click on different views, I can see that all the different types of projections are shown, but still the main projection is still big. To sort of solve this problem, you can click on Recompute button. When you do that, the entire 3D model will be recomputed for this drawing. Now, as you can see here, you can see a front view, same as what we created here. There is a right hand side view and there is a top view. If you want to create an isometric projection, you can do that as well. Now I'll just roughly position it so that it looks nice, and then I'll just click on OK in here. Now the scale is custom, remember that, and the projection is third angle that we are using for this drawing. Now in that page, if you see that there are different properties that you can change here as well. If you go to the projection group, you will be able to see the source of this projection group. Anchor is the front. You can change it here if you want, but I would not like to change it right now. The projection type is third angle. X and Y for this front view is given by this X and Y. Now lock position is false. What does that mean? Say if I would like to change it here, and then I did some work on it, and then you can see that there is a tick mark, a blue tick mark, which says that this projection group can be updated. So when I click on this update, the front top view will always come back to its original position. Now if I don't want it to come back to its original position, I can say that I would like to make this auto distribute as false. When I make it false and then I make this front top right view or the isometric view on the corner of it, and then I press on recompute, it stays there. What it means is that I can individually move these items here. Now for instance, if you would like to delete a say right hand side view, you can delete it by selecting it and then hitting on the delete button, and it will say that these items are linked and you cannot items are selected for deletion and might break. So it will break the link to the original item. I would not like to do it right now. So this is how you can create 2D drawing from 3D model. Now to export this thing, you can export it out as an SVG file, you can export it out as an DXF file. So let's export it out as DXF file, and I would like to save it in the same location that I am saving these files and working files. I'll just say DN300 raised face slip on flange, save. And I can also file export as PDF, DN300 raise face slip on flange. I'll quickly go in and check how those files are coming out. So I'll go to documents, engineering, video recording, FreeCAD, working files, and the PDF. As you can see here, that this is the PDF that you can generate out of your FreeCAD. Now this PDF is not finished yet because you still need to dimension it, you need to add the scale, weight. There are several things that can be added to it, but this is how you can generate a two-dimensional drawing out of your three-dimensional model.